Check, check, check. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Alright, I think we are live now. We should be live. So welcome everyone to Empyrion Livestream number 5. Coincidentally also on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Not planned, just sort of happened that way. But thank you for joining if you're watching it live or if you're just watching this later. Now, if you've been watching either last week's live stream when it happened or after the fact, you know I switched to Alpha 8 Experimental. I did temporarily switch back to the main branch for Alpha 7 this week just to do the workshop videos and ran into a whole host of little problems with it. So I am now full Alpha 8 for everything. And so I've been working actually on building a new test world as well. And hey Crazy Z, how are you doing? So yeah, I'm working on some stuff, adjusting to the Alpha 8 changes, but I did finally go ahead. We have everything going as far as most stuff. Now if you see right behind me, I've got a different backdrop because I have gotten a new backdrop of blue and green screen, but I haven't played too much with the green screen stuff yet, so we're just gonna stick with the blue color. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. And let me show you that I do have my new base, or base number 2, the same one from before. Just went with the sanctuary. It's the perfect size, for what I need. Not too big, not too small. And I've already got it set up pretty well with some power production. Got some food going as well. And yeah, nothing major with it. Main thing is I got a lot of plant fibers being produced right now. Hey, Anon and Mouse and Jim Dog, welcome everyone. So yeah, you can see I've got just this big pile of biofuel being made from these. I went and did a lot of harvesting of trees. I've also started making some actual grow plots for fiber plants. I'm thinking I'm just going to fill this little section here up with fiber plants and then start doing the vegetables and such on the other side. I've also, interestingly, been attacked 3 times by drones since building the base. And what's funny is the first time, one came from over here, like coming this direction. So I went up and explored around here looking for a drone base, because when it said drones are on their way to attack your base, it was under 5 minutes for the drone to show up. So my first thought was, hey, it's got to be nearby. Second time and third time, the drones came from this direction and again showed up under 5 minutes from the alert saying they're on the way to attack the base. So I'm assuming either the drone base is somewhere out this way, or in Alpha 8 they're spawning at a certain radius away from your base at a random location, because again, one did come from this direction. So either it was chasing me instead of the base, or they're spawning from a different radius around the actual base itself. But I'm not equipped to attack the drone base, so we're not going to go that way. I did explore over here, and lo and behold, I finally found resource deposits that are not iron. I actually have a silicon and 2 copper deposits over here, along with wreckage. Not small wreckage, normal wreckage. So we've got a bunch of stuff over here. And while it is a little hop across the water, I don't have my hover vessel built yet, because I've been struggling for that. I thought I could go ahead and do it, but I felt like saving it for today. When we had the live stream going, you can see that I have my new resource deposits. So let me double check and make sure I've got 910 ammo. I should be pretty good to go. You see my fuel level's decent, 3 hours right now, because I have 6 solar panels, 3 on each side, and even in a cloudy day like this, a little foggy, works fine. So I think we're good to go. We're going to head over here and let's finally get some copper and silicon. And actually, let me double check. Oh, I forgot it. I need to go back, get my survival constructor. Now, being Alpha 8, and go ahead and chime in the chat here if you're seeing the same sort of thing happen. I'm finding quite a few bugs with mainly the plants. Some of the plants around the nearby base area, not exactly seeing it happen with plants further away, just more of the ones right here outside the base, like these over here, show they're grown. and yet I cannot harvest them after the first time I harvested. So there's quite a few plants in this little region here that are seeming to be one and done. And what's up, Jet Set? So if you've seen that problem in your own gameplay through Alpha 8, go ahead and, you know, mention it in the chat, because I'd like to hear somebody else has seen the same problem there. But that's the only real new bug I have seen since last live stream, is the plants acting weird on some of them. Now, we got a Slimer here. I also finally ran into Raptors, and didn't bother getting too close because they were in a pack. I didn't know if they were going with the same approach. Like, I know previously they had set them to non-aggressive raptors that would just go along and I guess hunt other dinosaurs, and then you had the lone aggressive night raptors that would actually attack you directly. So I didn't know if they were still going to do that. I decided to keep my distance for now, as I do have my assault rifle, but it's still not that great. And we're going to wiggle our ways through here, ow, and into the tree. I need a speed adjustment thing for the motorbike. Ow! And I'm still getting used to this changeover. Ah, we got Danielle Marie, one of our esteemed workshop creators. Let's see, our iron deposit over here. So, how's it going, Danielle? It's glad to see you there. Let's see what else we got. So we've got a few people I recognize from the last few live streams, so I thank y'all for coming and joining me repeatedly. Am I doing? Oh, I went to the wrong small wreckage. I zoomed in on the wrong waypoint. Yes, okay, we're going the right direction now. Now, I've been rethinking some things. I'd like to hear what everybody else is saying. Same plant problem for sponge and lift pizzas. I figured if anybody was going to see it, it'd be somebody like them, because they jumped right on Alpha 8 at the beginning, same as me. So, good to know that they're seeing a similar problem. Fortunately, like I said, that's the only one I'm really seeing right now. Other than, I'm still getting used to the motorbike turn. It's looks more fluid, but it seems a little like it's not as quick as before, it feels like. Oh, about to go past it. Let's see. Alright, where are you at? Here comes the fun part. I really miss having my drone. Oh, my drone's fixed. My drone is fixed. Oh, awesome. Maybe it won't break again this time. I know y'all watched last episode. Oh, they did, yes. Yeah, so they fixed the drone. Fortunately, I know that's a big frustration for a lot of people. And, oh yeah, I'm not seeing any ore right now. Do I have to have the ore scanner up like that? Or is it I just gotta get close enough for it to start showing? Before it was showing everything, you know, at a big distance, and oh, sand kind of look to it. Looks like sand. I like the change in texturing as you go further down. And oh yeah, now I'm gonna have to worry about being able to get back out of this. Let's test the drone. Let's see if it works properly. And there it goes. All right. So Sponge and Lift had the same drone problem still. Maybe I lucked out. Maybe the fact that I reverted back to Alpha 7 temporarily for the workshop videos and then back to Alpha 8 fixed it. I know when I tried it again after coming back to Alpha 8, it did not work again. And when am I going to start seeing my ores? Usually I should be seeing blobs of ore by now. It's weird. You turned off watching Planet of the Apes to watch me. Are you watching the original or the one with Mark Wahlberg in it? I think it was Mark Wahlberg, right? Is it original or the remake that you decided to turn off? Because that makes a difference on whether or not you get kudos. Oh, we got a different texture now. So we went dirt, kind of sandy, you know, mixture texture. Like, I think sand, that looks like shells and such in it, to rock. And now we've got this, I guess, almost like this is the silicone, like it's glassy texture. Newest ones, they got a new one, not Wahlberg. A new Planet of the Apes that's not Wahlberg. Oh! I got some silicone, so this is the silicone again. They changed it back to being one big blob instead of little blobs. Well, I don't know. I kind of was liking the little blobs. They were a little bit more troublesome to get to at times, but didn't take you as long to get a big chunk of silicone and such that way. The newest ones. They made 3 new Planet of the Apes. I have not heard that. Of course, I've kind of gotten away from watching some of these new remake movies. They're getting kind of bad with some of them. You know, I'm not exactly in a protected state up above. I'm kind of just in the middle of nowhere, so hopefully I don't get attacked suddenly while I'm down here. The new Planet of the Apes are actually really good. I will have to try and find them then. Let's see. I know, actually, what was it? I was watching on Netflix. I don't know how many of you would actually know this. Mystery Science Theater 3000. They actually have some of the old, or one of the old seasons on Netflix right now. And I started watching one the other day, and it was a Japanese knockoff, pretty much, of Planet of the Apes. It was like, instead of traveling through a wormhole or anything like that, it was just some earthquake, and people got sealed up in these cryo chambers, only to be thawed out later by apes that had taken over the planet, pretty much. It was really cheesy, like, you know, almost 80s Bollywood type cheesy. Like, what's that 80s, the Turkish, it was a Turkish Star Wars, where they actually stole and used clips from the original Star Wars in it. It was kind of like that. It was really bad. Alright, how much do I have right now? 50 silicon ore. I think I need to put that to work. Shouldn't take too long to process. I can let that run while I get more. And that should actually, that should give me enough. Yeah, that'll put me over. So I can go ahead and, while that runs, get some more silicon. And then we'll head over there and get some more copper. And try to get this new hover vessel going as quickly as possible. That way I can easily come back and grab more supplies. So the new Planet of the Apes, you see it from their perspective, not from Charlton Heston, you know, the human perspective. Oh, that's right. Now I know what you're talking about. The Planet of the Apes, where it's not really like Planet of the Apes, you travel to the future. It's the ones before all that happened. That's right, the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and all that. I've seen the first one. I kind of count those as separate since it follows a different timeline really than the original series did. And of course, the whole theme of traveling to the future kind of got left out of that. Yeah, I've seen that one. I haven't seen the second one, just the first one. Actually, no, I've seen the second one too. The second one's where they're trying to power up that hydroelectric dam, and they have the thing where they go and take over the human, you know, camp, and then it's like one of them revolted against Caesar, right? Alright, come on. I am ready to have my big drill, my tier 2 again. I've got 25% gone, so that's pretty good. Alright, so on a different movie subject. Oh my god, who has gone to see Infinity War? Because I am hearing, I hear a lot of people are really impressed by it, want to go see it again, think it's one of the best ones, if not the best one. But I also hear a lot of people are sad with the ending, they cry. And other people who are just kind of really mad because one of their favorite Avengers died in it. So, who has seen it, and what is your opinion on Infinity War so far? Because I'm trying to decide if I want to go see it now or wait till it's out on, like, Netflix. Alright, let's see. There we go. Let's see. Aha! Silicon done. And I don't need that much. I only need 30. There we go. It's, well, I miscounted. I went over by 1. Okay. So I have enough silicon for that. There we go. I'm going to go over here, get some copper. So we can get this hover vessel going. Then I can come back and do some more mining for silicon, because I really need silicon. That's the worst thing I've had luck finding in the rocks. Oh, and found more iron. Also, we got this wreckage over here I want to check out shortly. So, your boyfriend never takes you to the movies anymore. I think, well, I wouldn't say turn off the stream to go watch Infinity War, but, you know, probably should get him to take you sometime. Be like, hey, let's go to the movies and see it. And maybe somebody else will chime in and say, yeah, I saw it and they're good. It's good. I've just heard very sad things about it, about certain people, certain characters dying. Plus, I've seen interviews with some of the actors saying, you know, how sad they are to no longer be part of the whole series, everything that's happening. But that they, you know, like, I think it was the girl who plays Gamora says she understood why Gamora had to die, which to me is one of the worst things I've heard about it, because I've been waiting for that whole, you know, Gamora and Quill thing to take a better turn in the Guardians movies. You have food, so you are too busy to type a chat now. I understand, you know, food in front of you, you gotta eat. You know, if you're hungry, that takes precedence to hold fork and knife before you type on the keyboard. Oh yeah, spoiler, sorry. From my understanding, Gamora has a death part in this, and it's really a big part of the storyline in that she's a catalyst for something in it. I'm not going to say anything beyond that. So if you want to know more, you can either see the movie or just, you know, read some of the stuff like I've been reading on it. Oh yeah, why am I down here? Why don't I just go ahead and, I should be using my drone. Forgot that it's fixed again. I got so used to not having it, and now it works. I need to take advantage of it. Oh, and got a rusted look to it. Very rusted kind of coloring and spots. So I'm assuming, yes, we have now hit the copper deposit. There we go. Get me some copper. Going to turn it into bars and make a hover vessel finally again. Yeah, drones. We were talking about that earlier, Snowy. Drones were fixed. But we were saying, well, somebody said that Lift Pizzas and Spanish still had problems with it in theirs. I know I reverted back to Alpha 7 for some of the workshop videos, and then came back to 8 experimental, and it still didn't work, and now it's working. So maybe I just lucked out, or maybe they actually fixed it after Spange and Lift Pizzas were doing their last bit of gameplay on it. Let's see, how's 8 copper ore? I'm getting nothing off of this. I mean, granted, it's a low yield spot, but come on, give me some copper. Hey, Excalibur, welcome to the channel. Take it you enjoyed this week's workshop showcases more than anyone else, I'm sure. Oh, finally, some more copper. How much was I missing? 114 bars. So yeah, I'm gonna need some more than what I've got right now. You're welcome, Excalibur. I know you've been after me to do that one for a while, the scabbard, and then your Spaith one showed up. I was like, you know, I was gonna do this one anyway. Let's just do both. Also loved. Can't remember whose comment it is off the top of my head right now, but somebody mentioned how Spaith sounds like Mike Tyson trying to say space. So I had, if you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen it. I had to do a little meme of it. It's pronounced Spaith. Mike Tyson named your ship, right? Hey Roblox, how you going? Yes, it seems to be a lot of people that watch the showcases and comment on the showcases are watching the live streams and are the ones that have been after me over and over again to get back into playing the game. When I quit playing it after the Alpha 7 came out, and I didn't like some of the changes, so I stopped playing for a while. I needed a break anyway. It's just getting to the point where it wasn't as exciting anymore. But we've got Alpha 8 now to see all the new changes and follow as they fix things, hopefully. Mike Tyson, brother of Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's going to be part of the next Cosmos video, right? He's going to be one of the narrators for it, along with Neil deGrasse Tyson, right? Alright, let's see. I need to get out of this, and I need to see. I'll get some mushrooms while I'm standing here, and need to get this going. We're dumping in a bunch of that, and I need, what was it, 114 bars. So that's 100. So 120 bars, right? That's all I need for it? Yes. So that should be enough to get me what I need for building this hover vessel. Then we just have to wait for it to finish. Spaith, large seething brat enclosing the flower cluster of certain plants, especially the spatets of arums and palms. Okay. So there's the full explanation. Let's see. There we go. Come on. Give me that copper. I do, I guess, like this style better with the veins where you can see as you're clearing it out. Oh yeah, that's no more copper there, so I don't waste time drilling in between little plugs of copper. Not, here's a ball of copper. Instead, it's a whole wall of copper. But at the same time, the change they made with the Alpha 7, where you could get just a little ball in there and just blow it up as you got to a certain point. That was so fast with the mining hover vessel I was using for a while. That was just like, you target it and just boom, you got 100 copper right there, just like that. Made it a lot faster. This reminds me back to originally playing and being how slow it was. I guess they had enough people not liking the change on the mining. The deco pieces, I don't know. We have not tried those yet. I am playing Empyrion on PC. All my stuff on the channel is PC. I don't do anything, any Xbox or PlayStation, anything like that. No Wii. It's all PC. I did think about doing maybe some, like, you know, mobile games like phone, you know, iOS, Android. But I changed my mind. I like just doing the PC stuff because I have a pretty beefy PC for doing it. And overall, I'm just more comfortable with the keyboard and mouse in some cases. You are welcome, Roblox. Let's see. Get this little piece right here. Kind of looks like flowers, like or not flowers, leaves. Like, look at that. It looks like a little piece of leaf there. Just the little texture there, the way it's got the facets to it. Made it look kind of like it was veins on a leaf. I think I'm actually going to finish off this one. Yes, 6% left. Of like 160. It's a small one. Alright, one more little piece, hopefully. That's it. Come on. Alright. 3%. Where's that last 3%? I don't see any coppery looking surfaces. Maybe it didn't update correctly? Maybe there's some hiding somewhere? Up higher or behind the rock, you know, shale looking part? Heads up text reader. Why do I need a heads up text reader? A chat HUD? Well, that's why I've got the extra monitor right over here to my side. I was using the key, my laptop sitting below and then above, but it didn't give me access to my controls as well as my stream stuff. I will later on probably go with triple monitor and have another monitor just for that. And I mean, you know, beyond that, I don't see a need to have the stream actually embedded in the video because the video is on YouTube, and I'm not going to do any editing on it. I found that out the hard way, that when you cut the beginning of a video, like in the YouTube tools, to maybe clear out just, you know, dead space, it messes up the chat replay. So I'm leaving that in there. Beyond that, I'm fine with just looking right over here and seeing what's going on. I've got a nice little thing. I can see that my audio is working and everything. I can see notifications from subscribers and super chat. So I like kind of the way it is right now. Not saying I won't change it in the future. Oh, chat for you to read. Are you watching it full screen? Because that would be understandable. Maybe I could find a spot to put a little chat thing in here. I feel like I don't want the screen to be too cluttered. I've seen some streamers that have it super cluttered, and I just don't like the way that looks. Oh, oh, oh. You're attacking me now? You didn't attack me last time. Okay, I am getting hurt pretty substantially. What is this stuff that's attacking me? Yeah, okay, this is not good. I didn't know what was going on. I'm just being attacked. Like, glowy fireflies. What is that? Is that seriously is that the plasma bug? The butt plasma bug we were seeing last time? Oh, he did some damage. And that's not healing me. Restores 250 health. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that was. I know last week we saw one look like that. Similar to that, I thought butt plasma bugs, like from was it Space Troopers? Was it Starship Troopers? Starship Troopers movie. We had that discussion last time about the big bugs that shot plasma out of their butts. And it looked kind of like that, except it looked like the plasma. It was like purple glowing fireflies that were just homing in on me. Like, it wasn't even, you know, they shoot past me and miss. It was like it was straight up tracking me as I moved around. And I've got one firing at me again. Let's see if I can get up here and inside maybe, where it's not going to hurt me. Something is after me. I'm not sure what. Whoa, I hear it. It's shooting at me still. And I can't see it. I don't see anything shooting at me. This is where we need to be able to crouch down. And let's see, all right, let's see if it's you. Are you going to shoot at me? You're not aiming at me now. You're nothing's coming after me. I don't have anything firing now, so maybe I got far enough away that it's leave. Oh. So I go. I hear it again. Something. Yeah, okay, there's something shooting at me. Yep, it is that. It is the butt plasma bug. I stood right here. He didn't fire at me. And then... Oh. Yep, it homes in on me. That's homing butt plasma. Look at that. Well. Okay. I guess I need a hover vessel over here then. Alright. Yeah, let's go. Head back towards Sanctuary. Wow. That's... And I got a poisonous bite. Yes, I need to get out of here. Let me make sure I'm going, not that way. I don't need to hit the water. I can't see. I can't see. Wish you could actually do first-person view on this. That might help a little bit here. Oh, man. They're okay. Am I stuck? Nope. Anti-insect spray. Yes, I need Raid. I need some Raid in here. I need a way to produce cans of Raid on this and carry them and just spray the whole area. Get rid of those bugs. Okay. Yes, I am losing health quickly. Make sure, yes, I'm pointing the right way now. And that's not going to help me. That's not going to help me. Oh, no. Do not tell me I'm about to die. Wait. Can I... One of these? Poisonous bite, yes. I knew I had something that would cover it. Oh, I did not want to die already and have to spawn again. Let's get back and heal up. And now I'm going back the same direction. Oh. And where'd it go? Did it already get picked up? No. Where's my bike? Ah, there it is. Alright, so I need to keep some mushrooms with me now, apparently, when I'm over in this direction. That was a little worrisome. Now that I'm okay, let's just explore a little bit on the way back. And, oh, that's right, I need to get this building too. Start production. Thank you. 25 minutes now. Alright. You know what? Let's hop across. Put my helmet on too. I don't have any oxygen production going yet, but we can do this. And just jump across a little bit. Very short little stretch of water here. Nice and shallow too. There we go. And now we head straight back. Hopefully. That is weird. Bugs with homing butt plasma. That's not something I would have expected in the game. And aw, I ended up coming back this way again. Oh, I guess we're doing this. Yeah, I'm gonna do my bunny hop over this way, and we'll just shortcut across the water as best we can. Get over here. I have not been to the poles yet. I'm actually not too far from one. I did look in my new testbed game for the showcases. I did fly towards one trying to find some useful points of interest that I can use for testing. Like, you know, combat testing and such with the showcase videos. But other than that, I haven't been there and really explored yet. Did explore a little bit in the water here before. And I found some seaweed, which really does not help much now. You really don't have much of a purpose for seaweed anymore since they changed it where it's just a plant protein, I think what it is. Alright, let's see what we got. Crushed stone. I did find a couple of useful rocks in the water, but not much. Oh. Yes, plant protein. So seaweed is now just plant protein. You really don't have much use for it beyond just basic plant protein. You can get that from other sources now. So they kind of got rid of the need for seaweed. Ah. Poles get foggy when you enter, but it's daylight 24/7. I thought 1 is supposed to be dark. Yeah, like Snowy says, yeah, 1 is supposed to be bright because that's one of the things they added to enhance, I guess, realism in the game is you have an actual axis, a tilt to the planets. So one side tilts towards the star and the other side tilts away, meaning you have one that's always sunny and one that's always night. Mobile constructor no longer processes simple ingots. I don't know. I haven't actually got to play with the mobile constructor in this one yet. We're still not in Alpha 8, you know, to get it going. I don't see why that would be the case, though. I mean, I would expect it to work. I mean, the survival constructor does the basic ingots. Why would they take that away from the mobile constructor? I really don't know. That seems like it would be a bad move if they did that. And my food meter's going down. That's okay. I've got food waiting for me in just over 200 meters. Please pause the stream until you get back. Not gonna do that. We'll keep it going for you. You won't miss much. We still have 20 minutes at least for the next hover vessel to finish. Get some food. I'll eat some of my little protein bars. I do have armor on now. That's a good thing from a good improvement from last stream because now I don't get cold as quickly. I noticed right there I was down to 5 degrees Celsius in the water there. Let's go in. Let's get stuff going. And more importantly, I need to heal. Where's it? Yay. Clone chamber. That's right. I have not put my medic station in. I need to put my medic station in. I do have some supplies to dump in, though. Like ore supplies that have not been used yet. First time I've had significant amount of silicon ore in here. And, oh, yes, let's go ahead and take that out. And I'm going to fill up my fuel with 50 more. There we go, 5%. 5% more. Alright, let's see. You know, I do need to rearrange things really quickly. Oh, and I did miss that too. Got spice. Oh, there we go. Drones are on their way to attack the base. So let's see my timer. Alright. I'm watching the timer. We're going to see roughly how long it takes for the drones to get here. And we'll just put you there. That's fine. I need medic station 2. Medic station. Oh, I haven't even unlocked it yet. Let's unlock that. I didn't need it just yet. Where is the medic station? Right, well, I guess it's not in the base, right? It's usable in capital vessels too, so is that where it's been moved to? There it is, medic station. Alright, unlocked. So now I need to make medic station. We'll do that. There, one medic station. Play Roblox and listen to the stream. Yeah, if you want to listen. Or if you have 2 monitors, put the stream on one side. I do that sometimes when I'm gaming. I have like YouTube or Twitch going on the side and just kind of, you know, keep it there as entertainment when I'm farming. Let's see if my plant fibers have grown. Yes, look at that. Nice set of plant fibers. Ready to go. Toss some more in. Got plenty of wood right now. Get that out of the way. Oh, alright. Well, we're going to wait on medic station to finish. We've got 17 minutes for the hover vessel to be finished. And we've got some drones on their way. Now, before the drones, first attack was 1 drone, second was 2 drones, third was 3 drones. And welcome back, Danielle. So it's going to be interesting to see if this time, the 4th time, I get 4 drones. And like I said, they tend to be coming from that direction. I try to get as good of a line of sight for it from there. So I feel like it's got to be somewhere. If it was me, I'd put it somewhere around here, or, you know, somewhere in that direction. But it should be any moment. They should be coming into range. Because I was really surprised at how quickly they got to me. I really thought I would luck out and be the first time I saw that alert. Oh, 30 minutes from now they'll show up. And I just won't even be paying attention anymore, and I'll hear the gunshots going off. So, alright, so one thing I've gotten, which I'm really glad to have the drones attacking, is, you see, I've got 11 fuel packs from the drones attacking me. That's why another reason I'm not worried about the drone base at the moment, because they can keep attacking me. That's just free supplies. I don't mind, you know, them sending free stuff my way. I got my water collector out there. Let's see what, 3 hours, 42 minutes right now. And that is with production going. So I'm doing a lot better now with my power level on the base than I was previously. And that's just from that change. It's no longer waiting on food to spoil to make biofuel. Now it's just plant fibers make biofuel, and that's making it a lot easier to get power going instead of waiting on food to spoil and relying so heavily on Promethium at the moment. I also did notice hydrogen is just considered an intermediate product now. It's not something you can just toss hydrogen bottles in and use that for fuel anymore. So that's a little disappointing. Otherwise, I'd have a little hydrogen generation thing going. I'd have several water generators going just to make hydrogen. And yes, come on, I want these drones to show up. We've been, alright, that's 5 minutes. That's, or roughly around 5 minutes now. Why are the drones taking their time? I'm wondering if it is the case. Like I said, do they just spawn at a random radius outside of your base now and come from a random direction? I know one time it was there. The other 2 times they've come from there. And it always has been pretty quick for them to show up. This seems to be a little slower than before. Let's fly up a little bit. I actually kind of want to watch and see the fireworks when they start shooting. How many of you went and got coffee? I don't know, Danielle went and got it at Excalibur. Did you get coffee too? Alright, come on, you drones. I want to see this. I want to see 4 drones coming after me. I want to get increasingly more drones, at least up to maybe 10 drones at a time. Why send 3 drones and stop at that? Send 10 drones to attack. If I keep destroying your drones, get to, you know, increasing the number at least to a certain point. You don't have to be like, hey, here comes 20 drones at once. But make it like, you know, in this case, 10 drones shouldn't be that bad. That gives you plenty of time with, I mean, 3 turrets. 1 turret maybe not enough time, but 3 turrets will handle 10 drones fairly readily. You can always jump in with a sniper rifle and help. Yep, still can't get that plant there. And I notice it's only through this little area here. Everything through here, the plants no longer let me collect them after I've collected 1 time. Spanish only just got a base, had only 1 attack, hasn't found the drone base yet. Yeah, like I said, it was weird. I was over maybe right here, got the warning, gave it a moment, started coming back to base, and then got the red dot showing the drone like right here, and like it was coming after me. And then the next ones came from pretty much this direction. So I really don't know what's going on with that. Maybe they'll show up from, like, that direction this time, from across the water here. I don't know. That would make it more unpredictable if they didn't actually come from the direction of the drone base every time, but it would not make sense doing that. And another piece of plant that I cannot pick up anymore. This is unusual. They have usually been in range quicker than this. Drone base is not mobile now, is it? It doesn't, like, move on its own. Does it? That would be really interesting. Spawn in within a radius if you're away from your base and come back to it. Okay. Well, I'm not away from my base this time, or the last two times. They just kind of spawned and came after me while I was in the base. Wish I had a weapon with zoom and night vision goggles right now. That would help so much. I could look and see if I happen to see drones on the horizon there. They've got to be right in here. I mean, in this short of time I got here on foot, they've got to be getting close. That's weird. The timing is way off. Did they maybe slow them down? Maybe people thought the drones were too fast? I know they seemed like they were moving in faster when I saw them those 3 times. Like, they had kicked up their speed a notch from what it used to be. Maybe people just thought it was too fast? Alright, well, we will sit over here and wait. Oh, and I forgot to turn my power or my lights back on. That's another reason why my power is doing so well. I actually went in and set up a couple of groups. So I've got my grow light split off, which helps. And I split my standard lights because daytime you don't need the lights on. So right now that helps me conserve power just a bit. But it looks so much nicer with the lights on anyway. Alright, come on, drones. Look at that. That's 7 minutes right there that we've been waiting. So yeah, they're going slower now. Or maybe the drone base relocated. That seems weird. Something's off. That would be neat though if it was like a moving drone base, not a stationary one now. Make it just relocate every so often so it's properly patrolling and protecting the planet. Alright, come on. Finish up my biofuel. There we go. We'll just use that for now. I really want my medic station. Let's cancel. We'll cancel all those. Yes, that's fine. I want my medic station. I want some more grow plots real quick. Alright, who's enthusiasm and energy? You talk about me, or you talk about Spans, or you talk about both of us? So I see that Jet Set. Is it my energy? Is it his? Is it both of us? Do I need to actually commit to maybe doing co-op on this with somebody on a server? I'm usually against server play on games like this. I just don't like it as much. But I mean, if both of us have energy, me addicted to MSG. Yeah, MSG is a food additive, or you're talking about the spicy food additive. This MSG. Let's see. Alright, come on. Come on, drones. Where are you? I am so hopeful for some more free supplies. You're not showing up. It's really getting annoying now that they're not here. Doritos. Okay. MSG Doritos. We'll go with that. MSG Doritos. Alright. Really, what gives? I should have drones here. Did they do something with the generation of the world? Like if you haven't explored that area, it generates fresh as you approach it, like some other games do? Like Minecraft. It doesn't generate the whole world instantly. It generates it as you reach certain points. So the further out you get, it generates new areas. Did they change it and do that in this? I didn't remember seeing anything like that, but yeah, I should have drones here already. This is way too long for the drones to show up. Unless they change direction again. 7 minutes, that's been over 10 minutes. They're either really slow, stuck on a steep mountain base. That's always possible. They could have gotten stuck somewhere over here trying to get to me. Let's just go this way then. Oh, see a little, not arachnid, the alien bug. You've got spiders, you've got alien bugs, and you've got arachnids. And they all are pretty much technically arachnids. Except for the actual arachnids, they kind of look more like big walking worms. Something about procedural generation, that wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, you know, it's been a case where it generates the whole planet when you get to it. Not like, I mean, the other planets currently, it's my understanding, have not been generated until I leave and go to the next one. So like when I go wherever it is, what's the next one over? Lufor. If I go to that one, it will then generate when I get in the system. But until then, it has not generated yet. Which means if they change something that requires a game restart, technically that should fit. It should work still with me going to that location. It would just generate there and have all the new changes. I would just lose any problems or have problems from not restarting on this world. But I have not read that they actually switched to, I mean, I understand not rendering it all at once, like render it in chunks like a lot of games do. I mean, Planet Nomads renders in chunks, but Planet Nomads, Minecraft, games like that unload the chunks too when you get out of a certain area. You can't really do that in this if you've got drones coming from outside the rendered chunks. So they still have to have something that the drones can work their way through. And that still won't explain why the drones are not here yet. Like if they're out this direction, they should be showing up somewhere. No co-op in Planet Nomads yet. I'm not a big worry on that. My thing with Planet Nomads is I wish they would do workshop integration, because it would be an awesome game to do showcases for, and it'd make it so much more interesting, I think, for people who are wanting to play it. Because that way you'd have a way to share creations. That's, I think, a big part of Empyrion's appeal is people can share their creations and get ideas from other people's creations. And it just makes it for an easier way to, spread, different play styles, different ideas in terms of ship construction, base construction. It'd be great if they added workshop integration. I know Colony Survival is supposed to be adding in workshop integration at a certain point when they get things worked out with the new builder colonist. Yep, Plant Monster. Plant Monster was easy. Super easy one. Now I got the assault rifle. I'm not seeing any drones still. This is disappointing. Maybe they got stuck in trees. I see trees over there. I mean, I guess that could happen if they were flying low enough. Maybe the game forgot that the drones were coming. Or maybe it's bugged. Maybe something happened with the update they did that bugged them. I mean, that one's probably, they bugged the drones. Why not have a bug that affects my drone, the personal drone? They might have fixed it and bugged the base attack drones, which means now I'll get no resources from them until it's fixed. They should have been here by now. I mean, there's no reason why they should not have already made it to my base, and I should have passed at least in range that they showed up on the map. Flew through the surface on the lake near his base. Now that is something I know I've seen happen in the past, Alpha 6 and afterwards, and now they're attacking me. Oh, I did find that out. That I got attacked and was damaged. There's something bugged and they actually damaged me, or they just... I got damaged some other way by the spiders. I know, you know, we had that discussion last time that they were bugged right now, not actually doing damage. Somehow they managed to damage me one time while I was working off screen this week. And then the fun part was I just sat there and, you know, notice the much better AI effect in that when I shoot them, after doing so much damage, they turn and run. So you hurt one of them, and the others will turn and run away. And that's just a really neat forethought there. They're like, oh, Bobby got hurt. Run away. Wait, don't run away. Turn around. Go back. We got to avenge Bobby. Oh, no, he shot Timmy. Timmy's dead. Turn around. Run away. Wait, never mind. Go back. I like that. That seems to be the new focus, is making the creatures feel more organic in the way they act. But yeah, back to the drones. I have not seen a drone get stuck, but I remembered having a problem one time, and it was on Oskatoon, the water world. I flew down, found the patrol vessel, and watched it go away from where I wanted to land. So I landed my capital vessel, went over, took out the base platform, the patrol vessel headquarters, took it over, landed my ship on it, and then like an hour later had not seen the patrol vessel, went looking for it, could not find it, ultimately had to use like God mode to fly all around the planet. And the only reason I found it is I noticed that little red blip show up on my little radar, and when I went and got close to it, I found out why I wasn't finding. I just ran over a spider doing that. The reason I wasn't finding the patrol vessel was it was stuck in the planet like 300 meters down below the surface. It just got stuck there, could not move. Like, well, that's kind of disappointing. I actually used a code to relocate it up above the surface, and it was just completely bugged. It sat there, did not move again. I ended up just going and just blowing it up and leaving it to despawn. I was kind of disappointed with it. So yeah, that's the only real bug I've seen where something got stuck in the planet itself, like in ground, and couldn't come to me. So I don't know. Blueprint has finished. Let's not let my motorbike run off without me. Okay. You know what? Can you use biofuel still? Does that work with the hover vessels? Because I want to use the hover vessel now, but I don't want to spawn it and find out I can't put biofuel in it. So can I use biofuel? Does that work right now? So I know we can't do solar power on the vehicles. Can do solar power on the... It does? Okay, well, let's try that. I'm only a kilometer away. Let's spawn... Oh, actually, you know what? That's the other thing. I can't spawn it here anyway, right? They changed that with Alpha 7. That's one of the things I disliked about Alpha 7, is making it like even spawning in a small hover vessel, you have to spawn it on a base platform. So yeah, I guess I gotta wait till I get back to the base. But as far as power sources, see, talking about that, I know we have, get out of my way, solar power for bases, which is not very effective. We actually discussed this last episode, or episode before that, live stream, I believe. Solar power is just not very effective in this. It's actually way more effective in Planet Nomads than in Empyrion. Planet Nomads has a feature I really like that I wish they would implement in here, at least to a certain extent, is you can say, like, here's my base, I'm going to link power from my base to the vehicle. So I have seen people that generate a complete solar powered vessel in Planet Nomads where they basically just have batteries on it and they charge it from solar panels when they come to base, or charge it off the base power, as opposed to having to have its own power generator. It just runs off batteries. And that would be a really cool aspect to have something for that, or, you know, small solar panels you could put in for your hover vessels, because that would, I mean, just a small hover vessel maybe not even this size, something even smaller, would work great with just some solar panels on top of the roof. You know, put like one there, little ones, or, you know, one across there. Have solar power for that. That would be nice. Alright, I need, well, my medic station still. To get that going, I need a, let's, cannon or minigun. You know what, let's go with cannon. Put that there. That there. Oh yeah, I've got those. And, oh, I got some spoiled food again. Oh, that's what I was looking for. There we go. Get my medic station in place. Alright. Always forget the controls for this one versus Plant Nomads, you know, whatever. It's always different controls. Each game has their own controls for turning things around. And I have some meat that can go in there. Veggies can go here. That. Space Cave. Sprout. Not going to worry about that yet. And yeah, we can put that in there. I've got my... Oh, ran out of room. Where'd we go? Dual power sources on CVs. Solar for electronics, and then Promethean for fuel for engines. That would be neat to have something like that. Just some kind of basic power to extend the longevity of some of these things. So that would be a really neat thing to see them implement. Let's see, I need... get some more energy bars out. How's my energy bars doing anyway? 81 on Paris time. I'm good. So, what do we want? Do we want to go with a cannon turret? Or do I want to unlock the minigun turret? I feel like... Or here, minigun turret, yeah. Do I want to go with this? Or do I want to go with the cannon turret for the HV? Do I want to unlock that? I think we'll just go with the minigun turret. That's simple enough. Simple, easy. Nothing else. Turn the constructors 9 degrees. That's a factor of it being Alpha 8. Normally I won't have to do that. I'm just going to leave them for now until I actually need to rearrange. I'm not really worried about the aesthetics that much. I can still get to them and use them. That's all I need. Let's see. Plus, if I change it too much, maybe they change the constructor design again, and it might mess things up later. Alright, I need... What do I need? 15mm bullets, and there we go. Alright. 1,000. 1,000 bullets will be enough, I think. 3. Put these down now. There we go. Some more grow plots, some more plant fibers. Get that. Get this placed. And I've still got some supplies to get out of the hover vessel. Because you haven't been watching. It's one of Jay Randall's designs, and he put a little Easter egg in there. Let's see. There we go. Simple, effective. One tiny little thing. Let's see. Is it not that side then? This side. Yep, there we go. Getting those little Easter egg supplies from Jay Randall. Got me 1 or 2 multi-charges now. Some drill charges. A little restroom. That's so cheating. But, oh, the multi-tool. You know what? We got a multi-tool now thanks to this. 2 multi-tools? Yes, okay. We will forget that. We will just... I will use one once. Actually, you know what? I can unlock it. Tools, multi-tool. Oh, I already did unlock it. I just haven't built it because I can't make multi-charge yet. So we'll take one of these. And I need to put something else in the factory too right now. You know what? We'll go with my good old favorite one, the Heracles. My favorite one to use just for storing supplies in there because of how much it takes. Toss that one in there. There we go. All right. Thank you, Jay Randall, for the little Easter egg. That's going to help out a little bit. Not much, but it will help. And I'm not going to use the multi-tool yet. I'm going to wait because I don't have a way to make more fuel for it. So yeah, we're gonna wait. All right, let's get this filled up with fill ammo, and let's put not very much power wise. Oh yeah, it's already running, so 40 minutes. I need more power. And why are you stuck? Maybe they'll fix the bug with the doors showing open even though they are not. That would be helpful. Alright, I need some more biofuel. So let's do that. Let's get our 100 biofuel going. And do I have any more sprouts left? Fiber plant sprout? Yes, I do. And I put down 6 more. Let's plant those. There we go. Bingo. Right. Yep. Alright, done. Done, done, done. So now, I have ammo. I have defenses for going out and harvesting. So let's take the scarab. HL1. Actually, let's fix the turret first. I don't like the turret being... Alright. Turret. There we go. I do not... So I can't tell it what to fire at automatically anymore? Doesn't give me the option to choose what it's going to attack? Kind of want to set it where it just attacks predators. Alright. Yeah. So they've got different models based on how your constructors are done now, embedded or non-embedded. As I know I did one the other day and it showed the same type model for it, I thought. Oh, going the wrong direction there. Go over here. Oh, and I need to zoom out. I like seeing my vessel as I move. So showing 3% on that one copper deposit. Alright, let's forgo the deposits for right now. I want to find out what's going on with this stupid little, you know, bug thing over here. I don't see them. I don't see the bugs anymore. Where are the butt plasma bugs? Are they nocturnal? Did they do something like that? Like the bugs only come out at a certain time of day? Or not? That would be really neat. If I had not seen anything about that. Why can't I not access the control panel there? There we go, finally. Alright. We'll do thrusters off. That way it saves some power. Let's start breaking stuff down and get some plies out of it. Deconstruct with my survival constructor, I think what it's called. Is that it? Survival constructor? Survival tool. Not multi-tool, survival tool. SV lights. I don't know, do the lights really take that much power though? Alright, again, close enough. Okay, so I have to be standing on it now for P to work. So lights on, lights off, lights on, lights off, 2 kilowatt hours difference. And overall time, it's not showing anything different. So yeah, my lights are fine right now. This is so small with such few lights that it really doesn't have an effect on the power overall. Not significant enough on that. Jay Randall! Alright, Jay Randall is here. He gets to see 2 of his creations in use again. You just missed the Easter egg, I think. Oh, what am I doing? I should be using my lovely fixed drone that works now. I was hoping this would be a more full-fledged type wreckage. Like, oh hey, guess what? There's a nice container here with a bunch of supplies, but seems they got rid of that element in here. Like, it's more of a focus. Oh, wait, there are containers. There's some lockers over there. There we go. Finally, something. Cargo box. That's all the same one. Okay. Take that, because it's already emptied. There we go. And console. So I've got a decorative block there. I guess that decorative block works now. Let's see. Some of these blocks are oddly placed, like that one. It makes it a little worrisome on deconstructing some stuff. I'm worried it's going to just break off and fall. Alright, come on. Anything else useful? I know there's that one I came across, or a couple of those small wreckages that were cargo bots buried in the ground. I can always come back here later and just break the whole thing down instead of doing that right now. I just want to see if there's any other really useful stuff right here. And I'm not seeing any. Yeah, no more cargo boxes or anything showing up. So, alright, let's go over here, see what I got. And you know what? We do need to check the mobile constructor now. There he is. So, mobile constructor, I think it was Excalibur you asked earlier. Mentioned about the ingots. Well, we can at least do iron, copper, and sathium. I don't see anything for, or silicon, but I don't see sathium, cobalt, or anything like that. So we still have the same basic ones. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing we can build with those. We can't go and do full, you know, large constructor type stuff, which I don't think we ever could do all of it. Oh, I got a motorbike! Another one! Can I take it and use it in... Oh, and I got a survival constructor too. Alright, what can I take and use out of these? Can I put this in here? Yes! I can! I can't use the survival constructor. Okay, well, I have 2 survival constructors now. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anything here, so I can come back to this later. What else we got? We got iron here. Let's go up this way. I can always just cut across the water and come back, and I should have power to go for a little while. Did I get any more power? Nope. So I still have only a little bit of biofuel on hand. I've got more being produced, that's fine, but only a little bit here. And I need to see, you know, sorry, Jay Randall, I'm going to have to do some adjusting of this. I'm going to try to see if I can make a spot on this for one of the little harvester modules. The ones I can just back this into a tree and let it chop them down. Since trees are now really useful as a source of plant fiber for making my biofuel. Let's see. 10 minutes flight time right now, so we're not going too far away. Just want to get a look around, see what else we find. Okay, this is definitely more of a swampy look over here. And look at that, the creepy, you know, little dangly vines from the trees. And then we're coming along up this way. It's more of that natural sweetener right there. Used to be alien honey. A lot of trees through here. Not seeing anything in terms of large open grasslands anymore. Oh, that's kind of, you got a new base design up? That did you post a design that might make me reconsider the sanctuary? Alright, well, you know what, let's go over here. We'll head towards the mountains again. Let's see what's over this way. It's gonna take forever to find all these things. Level 3 base. So you got a nice little starter base. Alright. I will have to look for that one. Let's see. Not seeing any pop-ups. No points of interest showing. Nothing interesting. Oh, wait. Go back. I don't think it's the right one, but it's a flatter rock. Is that a rock? Oh, gotta set the thing down. That's another thing I've noticed. It used to be you could actually exit the hover vessel cockpit fairly easily, even with it still hovering. Oh, cafe moss scrapings. Okay. Now you pretty much just can never get out of the hover vessel without luck or just setting it down on the ground. I don't know why you have to do that. I mean, you could sit there and leave a small vessel flying in place. Open plains now. Nice. You can actually see things again in a distance. Spicy. Yes. Hi. Alright. Oh. Is that one of my little silicon rocks there? Maybe a couple of them. Alright. Can't let me out. There we go. Just have to hit F a bunch of times. Iron rock. Well, iron boulder. I was really hoping it might be silicon. I do have that resource deposit, but always need more. That is not going to be enough. I want to build big vessels in the end. Alright, let me up here. There we go. Alright, so I see somebody's talking about, or I guess you're saying goodbye to Mojito, and he you kind of twisted that into a drink reference. Who is drinking alcohol right now? Considering this is Cinco de Mayo, at least it is still here where I'm at. Who is enjoying Cinco de Mayo with, you know, some tequila or something like that? Who's drinking? I am not. I am drinking Powerade. And I think that's the first sip I've had since we started the stream. Alright. Still seeing that over there to the side. I had some predator get a shot at. And I think that's just plain rocks there. Oh, we've got some kind of... Oh, silicon deposit. There we go. And that is definitely 100% a silicon rock right there. Let me out. Come on, there we go. That better be silicon. Yes. Silicon. More. Is this just plain desert rock? Wouldn't really call this desert right here. Okay. So very rocky, nice little lake over here. Some, you know, steep, hilly cliff sides over there. And we're heading west, coming around the side of the mountain here. I've got time, I think. We can make it around here and come back. Yeah, let's go that way. We'll circle the mountain. See what we find on the other side. Revenge of the 5th. Yesterday was May the 4th. Another good reference for Mike Tyson is how he says May the 4th, or May the Force be with you. Alright, so very steep cliff here along this mountain ridge. And then up there, that's the part looked like it's either a crater or maybe like a something hit there, or it's something like a volcano blew up and left this big gap there. Oh, what got shot? Something got shot and it was shooting straight behind me. Is that alien bug? So apparently that alien bug is now aggressive towards me. Or maybe it's because I ran over him. I might have accidentally hit him with one of my hover jets. A lot more open space, like a savanna. Yeah, there we go. Savanna right here. So very open, some trees here and there. It's very light colored grass. Where's the lions? Just see some lions and giraffes here. Big, tall neck creatures. Okay, let's look here. I gotta see this. I want to see how well this blending occurs between two biome spots. That's actually pretty good right there. You see a slow change in the color of the grass from there to here. It's not like there's not a dividing line there. I like it. They made it look more natural. Okay, so let me see this. Danielle, you're from Denmark. Excalibur, you're in the Caribbean. So we've got some people from all over the world right now watching. I'm assuming in Denmark it's pretty late at night right now. Is that correct, Danielle? Oh, okay, so Jet Set, you're in the UK. 10:30 at night in Denmark. Well, that's not too bad. Whee! Love how far the hover jets will carry you in the air when technically they're supposed to have something to use force against. They're not small vessel jets. They're, you know, you need something that lets them push against for that thrust to work. Yeah, I can fly through the air for that far. It's like I should be able to do the same with the motorbike. Here we go, here we go. We're going up into the mountains. This is the Ozzy Osbourne song, Over the Mountain. Right there. Oh, look at that. I'm just flying in a hover vessel. And I hit a boulder. Not too far away. I'm not at the big crater, but let's go up this way. Let's climb the steep cliff side here. See how well this works. Ah, works well. Ah, look at that. I'm a little crooked for a moment. Alright, turn. Nice view up here. I do like the increased viewing distance. Like, that doesn't look all that far away over there, really. And when you kind of look at it on the map, it doesn't really fit as being that far away anymore, considering the size of the planet. But what the planet size used to be, that would be a pretty good distance there to drive out to. Alright, here we go. Let's. I feel like I am wingsuiting almost down a mountainside. It's kind of what it looks like. Spange lured you in, and I kept you here. So we just keeping you up late, Danielle, or is that it? We're making you lose sleep? Well, I found another silicon deposit. And I've been, let's see, all through this area. A big chunk of this in just the bike and a hover vessel. Not a small vessel yet. I need to pick a small vessel. A good one that'll get me some good distance for scouting. I'm down to 1.7 to 2.1 minutes on power right now. I'm about to be out. Oh, we brought you into Empyrion. We got you started. Oh. Well, that's good, you know. Glad to expose you to a new game. Alright, let's get this up. Alright, come on. Turn. turn up a little bit. There we go. And dock. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight. I'm not worried about that. I'm not particular about that. And yes, there we go. Taking these. Actually, yeah, I'll save the steel plate. That's going to be useful inside. I need more biofuel. I need more power production. Well, actually, I left my lights on. Let's turn the lights off. Oh. Wrong lights. I think I turned off all my lights. Yep. I meant to only turn off certain ones. I hit the wrong switch. Wrong switch. I'm trying to keep just these grow lights active right here so that this will grow and not waste power on the other ones. It's not much, but it is some, so it helps when I'm running so low on power total. 4.5 hours, thanks to some solar power right now, I'm sure. Alright, that's what we got there. Got that, and I got some more sprouts. Fiber plant sprout, got an extra one, which means I should not need as much. And what's funny is we've got durian. Durian fruit, corn, all that, but when you collect it now, I believe it just collects as vegetables. You don't actually have corn now with Alpha 8. You don't have stuff like that. It's just either plant protein or vegetables. Because like here, canned vegetables is strictly canned vegetables. You don't have durian and tomato and pumpkins, right? Or yeah, you don't have those as part of it anymore. It's just straight vegetables. That's all it is now. So it's really simplified things a lot on that. I don't have any more moss scrapings there, so we'll go put you there. And I can use some steel plate in here because I need it for... Actually, I don't even need steel plate for canned vegetables anymore. Where do I produce the can? That was the thing before, right? We had to use steel plate to even produce the can itself. That's weird. Don't even have to worry about the can now. Alright, we'll split the power here. And with my vessel, need to get it going for a little bit longer this next time. And there we go. 19%. Should carry me for a while. And I've got almost 6 hours of use now, even with production going. Easier from the air side? Probably is. I probably didn't even... Probably should just need to come around on this side. Well, I don't know. I mean, that's still... You've still got this bit right here that kind of snags unless I land on top of that. I just need to add like a little ramp spot over there for the one hover vessel I've got right now. I do have other ones I can be looking at doing. I know there is the multi-tool I talked about trying to use. The problem is I can't unlock it yet. And it's going to take a good bit of Restroom and Zascosium in its current state. I may adjust it a little bit, like I said in the showcase for it, to try and make it a little bit more cost-friendly by like swapping out the drills and such. I still have this hover home I'm kind of interested in testing out a little bit, just see what it's like, how well it would work as like a true mobile base. Is it going to be better than the Scarab, or no different, or not even as effective? I need to get some small vessels going. I really need to get my storage vessels going too. I've got those nice storage vessels that I tend to use that lets me store all my supplies nice and neat. And in the end, I can always take them out and put them in my capital vessel when I'm ready to leave the planet, which is, of course, going to be a lot further out this time since it's going to take so much more time to go through everything here. Glass of wine. Okay, go ahead and get that. All the trees around. Yeah, I can go get trees. They're just a pain to harvest right now. I figure I grow this one bit of fiber right here. It will help out a little bit. It makes it easier. I just run in here, grab some, and then toss them in. Like I said, I'm not going to use more than that one section there. I really don't think I even need 2 whole sides. That's why I'm not bothering with this one yet. Because I think I can actually produce all my stuff for food and medical needs in this one section here, since they've simplified things down to just vegetables instead of all the different types. So we're going to be testing that out a bit. But that, yeah, that's why I haven't bothered with just, you know, it's simpler if I can just walk in there, grab a few fibers. Let's see, what else? Bigger doors. Yeah, I probably will need to maybe consider doing this. I have talked about that when I did the review here, and I know some other people have done that, is try to make this into a separate hangar for like the hover vessels. I really will only have probably 2 hover vessels ultimately before I leave the planet. The thing is, I've already tried putting hover vessels in here. I actually tried to take the door, put a door in here. It was really weird with placement. Of course, in that case, the ground was much higher on this one side. I might be able to make it work this time, or I might just leave it like it is, have them park up top. I'm not worried about them being exposed to where they can be attacked. Let's see. I need to start getting some food going, though. I've got some meat. We can make some more. Oh yeah, I need spice. Let's get some spice going too, and make some salami. Actually, let's just do the steak. Steak is better overall because it provides me more food. It just doesn't last as long, but that's not a problem. Now I have refrigeration through here and through my hover vessel. Wrong with the hangar. Talk about the hangar here, or the like the landing pad, or a hangar on the side at Excalibur, because I need to get, like, if you're talking about the cargo hover vessels for this, well, I'm not actually going to be using cargo hover vessels. It's small vessels, and really in the end what I'm going to do is when I leave the planet, I'm breaking most of this down. I'm going to take at least a big chunk out of it. So I'll probably end up taking like the door and this stuff out, fly them out through the side, so I can put them in the capital vessel and not worry about modifying the base too much for that. I need a place I can store my goods right now. And while this is probably more than sufficient, I like the fact that I can just grab one of those cargo SVs and move them right out into the capital vessel, not have to worry about filling up my inventory again and again. But I really don't think I'm going to need a actual hangar bay in this. Should be fine with the landing pad. Alright, let's see. Let's get a feel for where we're at. We are silicon, copper, iron. So I've got deposits. I can go harvest them out. I would like to get some kind of mining setup going, which I technically could do with this. Take the Gatling guns out, put the drills there. Won't be as fast, but it would work. What I want, though, is I need a place to put one of the little harvester modules. I want to get trees faster. Then I won't worry so much about the plant fibers. Let's see what we can build for my hover vessel. Oh, I got one deco block. I can put a radar on it. Alright. I can have a little radar going. And that's it. No, you did not miss much. You got your wine quickly enough. And I don't have that block. So let's see. Hover vessel. What do I need to unlock? I'm going to be a little choosy on this. Harvester module. I definitely want that. There we go. Cargo box. And we'll get the drill now. Really? Level 20 to get the laser drill. Oh, you get the drill turret before you get the laser drill. That seems weird. Really weird, actually. Alright. Let's see. I think that's good. So let's get a harvester going. And I'll probably need a... Yeah, I'm going to need a harvest cargo box, right? So it doesn't have any, does it, Jay Randall? I don't think it has a harvest box on it. It doesn't have anything that would need a harvest box. We should just have the Oh, wrong thing. I'm looking right at it, and it goes to the base instead. 28 cargo boxes, which should be, yep, 14 there and 14 on the other side. So I might be swapping out a couple of cargo boxes real quick and putting a little harvester module in. Don't think I'll need much, but that would help getting more. Laser drills should be 15. Yeah, no one, why would you make the drill turret easier to get than the laser drill, the fixed one? I mean, I might use a fixed drill specifically on meteorites because you can sit there and just plow right into them and sit there, and it'll go faster. But why would you use the turret? It's like, why would you make it easier to get to the drill turret, which is a laser, when you can't use the actual stationary laser drill? That doesn't make sense. I think you would put the multi-turret first. I mean, that might be a good way to lead into the drill turret. Small vessels, I don't have a small vessel built yet. I need to figure out which one I want. I might just do like one of the prefabs. Like that one is cheap and easy to build, and I can actually, you know, it comes with some guns. Yeah, I got that. I go take out some stuff. Yeah, let's just go with that. That's simple enough. That'll be easy enough to build fairly quickly, and I can use it, take out some of the turrets on like points of interest, and maybe find that drone base. I still haven't seen the drones. The drones that were supposed to attack me earlier have not made it still. They are nowhere to be found. So I guess that's bugged. Yeah, I might not actually worry about the drills on this. I might just see if I can do something with that DMC multi-tool or something similar to that. See what I can come up with that will work for right now. Maybe have that as the next one for next week. I am needing some more food production. So let's think about the veggie production in here. I need what to make vegetables? I need canned vegetables, just 4. Purified water, I've got that outside. I need spice. That's simple enough. Ratatouille, same thing. I can basically make canned vegetables, ratatouille, stuff like that together. I'm not gonna worry about waffles. I don't have milk. Fruit pie, natural. Yeah, that's the way to go. So I really just need. It's not baked pumpkin anymore. It's just fried vegetables. So I just need an easy way to get that and spice. What do I have? I have corn, durian, pear thing, fiber plant, space kava. I don't have a spice plant thing. I don't have a spice plant. Where's my spice plant? Sweetener, berries, fruit, spice. Oh, I need some spice. I'm gonna have to make a bunch of that too. Yeah, let's see. What does everybody say as far as counts? Because I need 4 vegetables and 2 spice. So if I can build in there, that's going to be 3 across on each side. So do like 4 and 2, and then do another 4 and 2 after that. I think that might work. I've got some nutrient solution. I need more nutrient solution. There we go. That should be enough for now. Still waiting on all this biofuel to get done. Yeah, let's fill up some more power. I like having plenty of power right now. 5 hours of use, even at night. Shameless promotion? No, go ahead, Danielle. Always promote your stuff, especially if you got a new design. Didn't build it, just restored it. Love the design. Got permission from creator to restore and upload. Okay, if you were talking about restoring and uploading the design, I'm sure you're going to make a lot of people here happy if you say it's from Piston. Because he did take his stuff off, and I've had so many people asking for pistons stuff to be put up, like for me to re-upload it, and I don't want to do that without him saying okay. But yeah, if you say you've got stuff from Piston right now, you will make a lot of people happy. I will tell you that. Right now, you're going to make people happy if you can say that. Not, that's fine. You're still going to make people happy with a new design. Restored Tempest by Igni. Or INGI. Okay. Alright, let's see. I am going to put this spice in. We're going to make a couple of spice sprouts. And what vegetables do I want to use? It doesn't really matter, does it? Another massive ship. Okay. I know you were talking about that last stream, having a big ship again. So I'll have to check it out soon. Let's see. Pear thing, durian, corn. I've got the, let's go with these three. And I need one more of something that I can readily make. Which I could, yeah, technically, look, durian sprout. You use vegetables to make durian sprouts. You use the same vegetables to make tomato sprouts. So let's put 4 vegetables in there and make tomato sprout. There we go. We'll have, yeah, we'll have a nice little complement there. Tomato sprout. Nice fit. There we go. Oh, that's more than I was expecting. Alright, I'll take these out. Now, size class 73. Wow, okay, that is massive. I've actually got one I'm about to do this week that is a massive, it's like size class 50 something. And that's probably the biggest one I'm going to have done so far. But yeah, size class 73, that is really big. That's really excessively big, I would say. That's so much overkill right there. Oh. Let's see, where's my grow plot? Yeah, let's just do that. And I'm going to take out the biofuel again and then re-add it so I can get this going. I just need to dedicate one to biofuel production. Let's do that. We'll take a big chunk of this out. That can stay there in case I happen to need it. And then here we go. We're going to just do biofuel on this one. And either I forgot to turn that off. Nope, that's on. Alright. So I did mean to leave it on. Let's see. Alright, we're going to finally get harvester and all that going. I am going to have a way to easily get a bunch of trees now. And I'm about to have some more grow plots so I can actually put down some new plants. Let's see. What else are we waiting on? Drones. That's right. We're waiting on drones to show up that have never shown up. I need some food right now. Do this. I've got plenty of vegetables, right? Yep. Oh, yeah, and I got the grilled steak. Let's do grilled steak. I'm good. There we go. And while we're waiting, I just remembered I have not checked my water recently at all. I kind of forgot I had it for a moment. It's, somewhere. There it is. Blends in a bit. 24, and I'm out of power. Yeah, that's an hour. That's enough. That'll give me plenty of water right there. Right? Dive in the water. What's in the water? Jet set. Oh, you talk about seaweed? You talk about seaweed? Yeah. That is just something I don't think that they kind of ruined seaweed. They made trees more useful and, you know, plant fiber more useful now. but they really kind of made seaweed not that useful. It used to be actually good for something. Now it's just plant protein. You can actually just get that from other sources now much more readily. Alright, let's see. Can I fit this? Just... Oh, come on. Quit jumping around. You know... There! Oh, wrong way. Great. Now I gotta go build it again. Wrong way. Alright, we'll go build it again. Maybe I should start using the multi-tool soon. Frustrating, and I didn't mean that one. Frustrating. Alright, let's see. Harvester module, there you go. And let me go, I'll go ahead and do this. Get my grow plots going for the other side here. Oh, and I'm level 11 now. Yay. Alright. Grow light. Active. We'll go ahead and turn you on too. It's not a problem there. Let's see. Alright. So I've got that. Let's start with spice. The spice plants. Put them there. And we're just going to decorate this up a little bit. This is just going to be for fun. I really don't need them to be all different, but we'll go with them being different just for a little extra visual look. There we go. So I've got some stuff for growing vegetables. Let me have steady stream of food. There we go. All right, let's get this right this time. Watch, this is when the drones will actually show up and attack. All right. Let's rotate. There we go. Like that. Doesn't look like it's actually connected, but it is. Okay, so that is there. You know what? Let's just go simple. Simple is easier. Rotate. I'm not going to need all of those, so we'll just put you there. Perfect. Now, trees. Trees over there. Let's go that way. Let's go clear some stuff. Actually, do I have power? No, wrong thing again. Yes, I... 9 in power. 9 power. Oh, there you go. 19 power. Yes, okay, great. Guess I'm going to go get some more biofuel real quick. I don't know, can we make it on the way? Advanced construct. No, they're large constructors right now. Yeah, concrete grower plots just because they're easy enough to make right now. But no, these are large constructors because it keeps the base requirements down for initial building. No, they're just large constructors. There we go. We'll go with that. That might give me enough to get going. Come on. There we go. All right. Power 1% to 3%. Now, how long is that going to last? That will give me 50 minutes just sitting here. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm currently running whatever the newest, Alpha 8 build is at the moment. I mean, as of right this moment, and it does make the grow plots. I don't think you have to unlock them. I haven't unlocked any grow plots. Yeah, it's just makes them. I'm just doing concrete because resources are readily available and it doesn't bother my wood stockpile, which I can use mainly for biofuel right now. We'll need some light behind this too, I think. Alright, let's try this. Alright, yeah, I can't see anything. I'm gonna have to put lights behind this now. I had a tree right here. Let's see. Yes, okay. That work? I have not actually used the harvester modules before. I've never found the need to use a harvester module because usually didn't need that much wood. Alright. I think I've got it. So what do I do? Harvester module, I actually have to go in and turn it on. Oh, it's active. I don't have a toolbar thing for it. Now, I'm assuming that is a tree I am backing into right there. Alright. What am I doing wrong? Why is it not working right now? Left mouse button? I don't have a trigger for it. It's not on my toolbar. Does that mean it's not actually working right? Is it not showing up on my vessel? I mean, it's attached. Look at that. It's physically on there. And it's not on my toolbar. I've got my Gatling guns, and that's it. It's not actually doing anything. I can't use the harvester. That is weird. Oh, great. So, harvester bug already. Maybe it'll get fixed next time. Maybe it's just something like if I save the game and reload it, it'll work. Right. Maybe that will happen. Alright, I guess we're going to go back to just harvesting trees. I have a harvest box. I do. I have a harvest box. Or right there. Cargo harvest box. I have the harvest module, which is obviously attached. I mean, it's moving with the vessel. And it's turned on. Not like it's turned off. I don't know why it's just sitting there not showing up on my toolbar. I have seen other designs where the harvester was in the back. I think it's actually in the back on the multi-tool. The DMC multi-tool design has it in the, what I guess you would consider the back. It's one side where you can drive both directions on it. May not work on the back. I'll play with it. Try placing it on front. I'll have to rebuild it to do that. So let me get some trees at least while I'm here, and we'll head back and try that on the front then. I'm not sure how well that's going to work anyway on the front. The front doesn't really have a good spot for it. Maybe I need to have the vessel up and hovering in the air when I place it down. Maybe that would help. Alright, one more tree. Or two more trees. I said one over there. But there, yeah, we'll get this one. And we'll head back. That should give me quite a few logs now to help. Try to reset power. Well, we'll try that. Let me try power reset real quick. Still, you'd think that it would show up on the toolbar, even with power off. Play with you so you can just do all the resource harvesting, right? Alright, tell you what, you harvest everything. I'll just be the one that builds and does the live stream. You just go out there and get all the supplies. Alright, we have auto miners. Are we going to end up getting auto tree choppers? Something we just put in and say, like, here's your radius. Chop down every tree in this radius. We need something like that. We need a way we could grow trees for an auto chopping mechanism. I mean, obviously they don't want to do like Minecraft and other games where the trees just suddenly grow super fast. That would be my assumption. Alright, let's try this. I'm going to take that off. And try re-adding it after I get it rebuilt again. Since the survival tool does not take it apart as a whole unit. It takes it apart as just the components. Space engineers? They got automatic tree choppers and space engineers? Is that what you're saying? I never got that far with it. It's just got too frustrating for me. I could not deal with some of the mechanics in it. Alright. Actually looking fairly empty now on stuff. Dump that in there. I want more. More biofuel. I need a lot of biofuel. I need it to be produced faster. Alright. So, yeah. Noticing even with without having to wait for food to spoil, there's still a lot of waiting in this for stuff to be produced. You can make one? Alright, so Excalibur is going to make a little, I guess, hover vessel tree harvester. Not fully automatic, but that'd be interesting. I'm sure somebody's probably already made one that you can just go in and drive up, like, all 4 directions. Just run around in a hover vessel, and any tree you bump into will automatically get harvested. Actually, yeah, I do have one going just for the fuel jet set. This one's going for fuel. This is for everything else right now. And I don't really ever use that many constructors at a time in my gameplay. Typically, I think the worst I've ever had was 2 constructors going at once. Now, Planet Nomads, I am actually using quite a few construction, or the 3D printers in that, just because I have so much stuff that I'm having to produce at one time for building. But usually with this in Empyrion, I'm not worried about that. Alright, so where are we gonna put this? Try it on the front, I guess. I guess that's my option, is mounting it like that. It looks really weird. Looks like, hang on, I've got to see this. Yeah, okay. We're going to get the drone out and see this. I feel like I'm an electric razor now. My scarab is an electric razor for shaving. That's what it looks like to me. Alright, so the skeletal in your workshop. Oh, I did not challenge creators. I'm just saying, hey, if you want to come up with something that can... I was saying an automatic thing, like we have auto miners, you drop it over a resource deposit, it harvests the resource deposit for you. What if we just had something, you put it in place, and it harvests all the trees in that area for you? You don't have to be there to do it, it just does it. That was what I was saying. But, you know, if somebody wants to come up with see if we could come up with the best design possible for a hover vessel for going in and harvesting trees from, like, every single direction. I'm fine with that. And yeah, okay, look, now maybe, you know, it might have been because it was on the back that the harvester module wasn't working. But it may also be the fact that, like, here it is the actual pad on it, fully connected to the front of the scarab. And before, it was kind of like just floating there, even though it was moving with the vessel, not just being left behind. It may have been that it wasn't working because it didn't have a full proper connection to it. Yes, this is going to be so much easier. And I see some spice there too. We'll come back for that later. Let's get all the trees I can get right now. And actually, alright, here, this is where I really like Planet Nomads. No offense to anybody who doesn't like that one. I don't have to take stuff out of the harvester box and put it into the inside the mobile constructor separately, and that I can actually have it linked together where it automatically does that, and we can create biofuel in the hover vessel mobile constructor. So I basically have got a sustainable fuel source now. Oh, not that. No, I didn't mean to use that. I need to take those off. I'm not using the Gatling guns. I'm using the turret for this. Turret can handle everything I need right now. I think this is the first time I'm ever going to have harvested a large number of trees in this game. Usually I quit harvesting them after a while when trees were not really that useful except for wood blocks. I know I can use the control panel. I just like using, like, hands-on like that. I don't like having to dig through all the stuff looking for the right cargo bots or anything. It's just more of my playstyle. I just prefer doing that in most cases. It's like turrets. I would rather be able to just click on the turret and take control than have to go and find it in the control panel to do it. Alright, what am I shooting? Is it a butt bug? One of the little butt plasma bugs, or is it just something else? I may run out of ammo because I accidentally loaded up all this ammo in my Gatling guns that I don't really intend to use much. Got a Triceratops. That shouldn't be causing it, right? It's not shooting at it now. Wait, oh. Yeah, shooting at the Triceratops. Why is he shooting the Triceratops? Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, you're dead. And where are you? Oh, is that you over there? Yep. There, you're dead. Done. No more turret wasting bullets. So, Alpha 8, you're liking the visuals most. Is that right? I definitely like the larger planet as far as you have more room to build stuff. I would like to see more resource deposits than we're getting, because this is going to take forever to find all of them. I think, what was it, last week somebody mentioned they had actually tested. Somebody had tested like the flight time, and it was like 11 hours to like fly around the planet. I don't think that's quite right, because we've gotten a good bit explored in a small area with the hover vessel. That can't be quite right on this. Maybe they were talking about flight time on planet Nomads for its planet size. Or we could have been talking about No Man's Sky too. I'm not sure. I feel like somebody mentioned it for Empyrion with the new planet size, because they are a good bit bigger. Alright, come on. Still running into these trees that are bugged and non-harvestable because the branches are completely broken off on them. And that's irritating. It means I'm looking at something that I want to harvest and I can't. Yeah, those right there. You can see the branches broken right there. They're not even attached to the trunk of the tree. Alright. I have got sitting still 6.5 minutes of power left right now. And oh, some wood that got dropped at some point. And yep. It's not very fast on making the biofuel. So, all those trees that were here gone. It's a good bit of logs. Still not enough. I also need to figure out... I guess I'm going to play some, not in this, but in like creative mode. I'll test out your design Excalibur that you mentioned, and I'll play some with that DMC multi-tool, see what I get, because the multi-tool comes with the harvester module, comes with a drill turret, multi-turret, I believe, and of course the 6 laser drills. So I'll have to take some of that stuff off to cut the cost and unlock level down enough for me to use it. But I might try that one and look at your design that you linked up, or you mentioned. And 11 hours to complete the whole planet jet set. You may not everything, like just going all the way around, collecting everything on the planet. Like just getting every resource deposit cleared, every POI broken down, or what? $11 hours on foot to walk around the planet. Wow. Alright, on foot. Do you mean like walking like this, running as much as possible, or bunny hopping? Not on foot? Oh. Alright, let's take that out. Take that out. Turn that off. And again, stop looking at the... I'm looking at the vessel. I want to control the vessel, not the base. Flying in an SV or an HV. I don't see how it's going to take that long. I really don't think it's going to take that long. I mean, I could understand on planet nomads taking maybe 11 hours to fly around, but from what I've seen so far, it should not take that long in an SV to fly around the whole planet. I mean, even at, I mean, I guess we don't really have like a marker for the equator. We're going to assume right along here. I don't think it would take 11 hours to fly that distance. Of course, I could be wrong. We might have to try that. Maybe I'll do a time lapse of just flying the whole time. Just set it going and just kind of leave it and walk away. All right, power. How much power am I going to have now? 1994. We're in 1994. Some good music then. 6.5 hours, pretty much. See how my plants are doing. Still growing. So we are set on that. Let's get the resources going for this. I've got a bunch of copper and everything. Let's just start. Let's take... You know, I'm taking out the crushed stone because I'm afraid I'll burn through all of it, since it automatically goes to producing the ores you need. From that, I'd rather just be able to say, okay, burn through all of the copper, all the silicon, and all the iron that I have available, because I'd rather just use that up and be done. So I wish they would set it up where you could turn this off. Maybe make that like not an option in these. 40 minutes to cover a whole planet. Now, if you're exploring like every bit of it, doing like, you know, multiple passes, I can understand it taking a lot more, but not 11 hours. I have cleared a planet, like every point of interest, every resource deposit gone in under 7 hours. Once I got actually really going well in the game, just dropped all the auto miners down and done, you know. I mean, I know it's 64 times bigger now for the planets, so a lot more obviously to do, but I still don't see it being quite full 11 hours. That just seems, I mean, I don't think I could even take 11 hours, maybe 11 hours actually to fly in Planet Nomads. I'm not sure about this in Empyrion. Okay, so, oh yeah, I do got copper ore here. I had those. Oh, I got cobalt. Well, you know, I might actually need cobalt. We'll save these for later. Oh, what was that? Magnesium. I'll wait. I'll wait. Or copper or all that. Put the cobalt here just in case I need some cobalt. I'm not sure what the radius is. I know they gave a radius in meters of some kind, you know, or chunk size, I think it was, and they said the new worlds are 64 times bigger than before. But I've also noticed planet size. You'll hear it's got planet size 4, and the moon is listed as planet size 3. We don't have information on these yet, so I'm wondering if it's actually going to be dependent also on the planet size based around that, or are they using planet size to determine this is a planet at 4, this is a moon at 3, and then small asteroids are 1 and bigger asteroids are 2. Maybe they're doing that, but we'll see once we get out to another planet. Right now, I just need to get more production going. I think this is going to cover my food fairly well right now. Once I get that growing enough, I actually probably need to put another 6 plots down. And I've got a ton of, well, not a ton, but a lot of wood logs to go through and make biofuel. So yeah, there we go. I've got plenty of fuel coming. I'm slowly building up my stockpile. I'm at 4.5 hours right now, probably because a little bit cloudy outside apparently. All right, I need 230 iron. I was 209 copper. So I don't have enough copper. I need more copper. I need more copper. I need more resources. So let's go back to the deposits over there and harvest them while I let that build. And yeah, I don't know how that's going to work if I try to put drills on the front of this. I really don't think that's going to work too well if I put drills on front of this. I may have to try repositioning this again and just making sure that piece connects over here. Maybe I could do it on the sides too. I could put one on each side, just kind of bump into things. Chop down trees that way. Alright, so that will produce biofuel as I go. I can set that going actually while I'm over there. Make sure I don't break my solar panels. That would be bad if you could actually land on the solar panels and damage them. Makes sense, but it would be kind of irritating if you accidentally just moved the wrong way and flipped on top of them. Alright, we're going to cut our way through. We'll do that. We'll cut our way through to the copper and silicon deposits over here. Get me some supplies going. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, there's that 3% copper deposit that I can't find the other 3%. Oh, it dropped some logs that did not auto-collect. That's weird. Alright, yep, copper deposit that I have not started yet. Oh, and look, more logs that it did not collect. That's really weird. Alright, let's get, oh, you know what? There we go. Keep forgetting the drones fits now. So much quieter this way too. It's like bits of gravel shuffling. No, the harvest box should not be full. I pulled all the stuff out of it. There we go. There's that sound of rock grinding. No, the harvest box I kept pulling stuff out of it just to make, like, pulling all the wood logs out to go into the constructor already. So it should have been empty. Oh. There it goes, shooting Triceratops. Again. They don't like... My turret does not like creatures with 3 horns. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I noticed some other spots where it looked like it dropped wood logs instead of picking them up. I'm assuming that's just another bug right now. Alright, we got Canada. Excalibur, you said you're in the Caribbean, but you're American. Obviously, I'm American. If you had not guessed already. We got Danielle from Denmark. Yeah, everybody else in the world pretty much uses metric. America doesn't. We just need to go metric. We just need to say, fine, let's change all the road signs from miles to kilometers. And all the cars are pretty much already set that way. Danielle is from Earth. I don't know, I thought you were from Aqua or Omicron. Only 2 countries that don't use metric. Yeah, America is one of them. America should just switch. I mean, it would be a adjustment period, obviously, for people to get used to it, but it's no different than, hey, you know, in school they teach foreign language, you know, hey, learn Spanish, learn French, something like that. Why not say, here, you're going to learn the metric system and get used to it like a foreign language, just so if you go anywhere else in the world, you already can understand the conversion ratios and everything. Oh, that wouldn't surprise me if people complain too much. Kind of like, why not do it anyway? I mean, what, is America still the only country, or one of the only few countries that still recognizes daylight savings time? I know there's, you know, most other countries in the world do not recognize daylight savings time. They do not worry about changing the time because of longer or shorter days. And of course, the whole claim that it was to increase the shopping hours was just complete lie. Actually, I think it was to increase shopping time, get people out shopping more. It was not to cut down on energy costs like they tried to say. That's another thing. I know, I can't remember, there's one state I think has already started pushing legislation through their state senate to stop recognizing daylight savings time in America. I think there is some state that's already trying to push for that state to be like, we're not acknowledging that anymore. We're going to ignore it completely. And I think that's a great idea. Every state should do it. We should just do that everywhere in the U.S. Forget daylight savings time. Forget that whole, you know, lose an hour, gain an hour thing. Just do like so many other places in the world. Yeah, crazy. My car, every car I've ever driven has had miles as the main marker, but you always have a secondary marker below that for kilometers per hour. So I don't think that it wouldn't be that big of a deal. It's just the street signs. You know, like speed limit is this, and they technically could just be like, well, we're going to add a second sign to every street sign, because they'll eventually have to be replaced anyway. Just put a second one on there. It says, you know, if it's 70 miles per hour speed limit, it's this many kilometers per hour speed limit. And then eventually take away the miles per hour one and say, there, you're now used to looking at kilometers and we're done with it. There's a way to make it work. That's all I'm saying. There's a way to make it work. It's just a matter of making people not complain to the point that legislation gives in. That's the thing. And that's the problem in, like, with America now, is too many people complain if they don't like something. They complain until they get their way. I heard something different. Second, what was that? Making sure, not something weird. I don't know if I've got bullets in this still. I may be running low on ammo for it. Sound like something was walking up on me. Oh, tons and tons of copper. Let's see, 186. Well, not tons, but a lot. Ah, so tedious. I'll be glad when I have an auto miner. I do have the auto miners set to depletion as well. I have not set them to just endlessly produce. That is helpful when you're trying to build really big in survival, but in this case, we're just going to go with depletion, let it run them out so I can get off the planet that much faster when I run out of supplies. I will need a small vessel soon that has warp capabilities. I think I've already picked the one out for that, because I just need something I can get out, look at asteroids for the main thing, and then fly down somewhere, take out a drone or two, and avoid the patrol ship. I'm assuming we're still going to have a patrol ship on the next planet. Build a Viking ship in Empyrion. Would it be a capital vessel or a small vessel? Oh, I'm out of power. That's a problem. I forgot to turn off my thrusters, didn't I? Yep, I forgot to turn off my thrusters, and of course I'm out of power, so it's just floating in the air. Well, that does technically work, but I do need some power going. Oh, I didn't think about that part. Great. Well, I made a mistake. I just realized that when I was sitting there like, I don't hear thrusters anymore. And I think I did cause it to just drop. Yeah, there we go. That's good enough. Alright, land before I go falling into this hole. Yep, there we go. Okay. So, power. Okay. What did they change with this? I used to be able to just walk up to it and hit P for control panel and look at it. Now I have to actually be standing on top of it. Alright, so 13 minutes just sitting here like this. That's not much. But I am producing some more biofuel back there too, so that's helpful. Right? Yep. Got that going. Alright, so we have 58%. God, this is so slow now. Reminds me of just how slow it used to be to get this stuff. Before they had the big balls of ore that just spread throughout the ground. Why do I actually even need an ore scanner then? Is that just so I can even see the deposit now? Like I can't detect it without the ore scanner? But the Promethium is still bubble deposits. Okay. Well, that will make that go faster. I think they should also do that for, was it the stuff for the pentaxid? Because they actually now have where you can find pentaxid deposits, or at least they were in Alpha 7. Should still do that for pentaxid. That should be, say what for you just once. And this one time at Bandit Cap. What? This one time at Bandit Cap, I drilled a big hole in the ground looking for copper and silicon. You said you typed in Bandit Cap, not Band Camp, like in the American Pie movies. Bubble deposits are random depending on the planet. Seen it as sathium and magnesium as well? Okay. So maybe they figured this type of deposit, just the big ball in the ground, one single one that you have to dig out like this, was easier to start with? Or maybe I'll get to the next planet and see it with iron. I don't know. It's still funny. I've got an iron meteorite somewhere else to find, and I've already had one, even though I didn't even harvest a single deposit. And they already started dropping in meteorites. Your cat's name is Bandit, and he camps out. Alright, so We gotta get Jay Randall's cat to tell the story instead. He actually has a bandit cat story. Alright, I'm about to the point I'm burned out on the copper deposit. I still have to go get the stupid silicon deposit too. I want my auto miners. I definitely want my auto miners. Let's see, when do I unlock the auto miners? Come on. Tools, right? Nope. Auto mine device, level 15. And of course, I still have to find a miner core, which I have not done yet. Normally, I would have probably found some kind of settlement or something by now, but I have not done that yet. It was the, new bigger planet size. Yeah, the meteorites says on depletion iron only, and I've already received one that I've harvested, and a second one that I have not found yet has shown up somewhere. So yeah, it's weird. You can just have iron meteorites, or just meteorites period, falling in. That's gotta be a bug. They probably have fixed it now, or maybe haven't worried about it because people are not that far into the game yet, generally. It takes a bit of time, especially with a larger planet, to find all the resource deposits and collect them all. Alright, how much do I have? 407 copper. That's enough for now. That is enough for now. Let's see what I put. Oh yeah, I put in one of these. I just need to take some of these excess cargo boxes out. Where is it? I have one, or did I not swap? Maybe it's just the same copper and crushed stone. I feel like I had more though. Okay, whatever. We'll go with there's some more power that I have to be practically standing on top of the thing to get it to open. That helps. 20 minutes now. Let's see. Yep, we're gonna go get some silicon now, because I want more silicon. And some more wood. Alright, so I see it collecting there. The wood logs. So that's good. As opposed to just dropping it on the ground like it apparently did for some of them. Let's clear some space. I want a nice open sky around me. There we go. And see, it dropped the logs again. And thrusters off. Okay, I see a thing about Ogre Cookbook, How to Cook Man. And that reminds me, I know it's very old, and I'm not saying anything about my age. I used to watch this with my dad when I was growing up, but the original Twilight Zone, they had an episode where some alien race came and was teaching us all these great things, helping us out, helped us fix world hunger and all our power supply, everything was taken care of. We enters a golden age, and they had this book that they always kept secret. Somebody finally translated it, and it was How to Serve Man. And the whole thing was, they thought it was like a guide for how to help us, but it really was a cookbook for how to cook and serve man as a meal. And so they were like, randomly taking people on a special trip to their home planet to live, and basically they were taking them there to be food. It also did a very similar thing. It was I can't remember the writer's name now, but they did a little 3-part TV series of it too. It was the same thing. Alien race came, helped us out, made us get all advanced and everything, and then they manipulated us to where our children, or a set group of children, evolved and basically reached the next level of consciousness and joined in with some super galactic wide consciousness, and left humanity to just, all the adults just kind of died off, and then they destroyed Earth. I can't remember what it was. It was something with Childhood's End. That's it. So there's been a theme of, like, you know, twisting things around. Oh, we're here to help you, and actually is to cook you. And sorry, that was a sidetrack. Just made me think of that, talking about the Ogre's Cookbook for how to cook man. I'll say, if you haven't seen that one of the Twilight Zone, check it out. It's an interesting little one. It's the old black and white Twilight Zones. I can't remember the name of that episode. Now, I'm not even sure how we got onto the Ogre Cookbook thing. I just kind of came out of nowhere, Danielle. Guess you were trying to keep the chat alive. Talking about cooking people for ogre meals. Alright, big. Get some stuff up here. I'm leaving too much silicon along the walls here. Silicon's so hard to tell in some cases. It blends so well in with the rock around it. Arthur C. Clarke, Childhood's End, yeah. And that was, I'm not sure if they did I can't remember if there was like an older one, but they redid it. A few years ago, they did a whole new 3-part miniseries on it. Had like really well done effects and everything. That was, it's been since like around 2000 or after that they did that series. At the same time they did that one, like Steven Spielberg did Taken. I think it was around that same time. He may have actually even been involved with this remake of Childhood's End. Actually, I can't remember the actor's name, but if you've seen the Dracula Untold, he was the original vampire. He played that guy in it. I remember him from playing in the Golden Child with Eddie Murphy. He was the demon guy in it. But yeah, he was in it, I believe, as the character actor for the actual leader of the aliens that came to Earth to help. Sci-Fi did it? That sounds about right, yeah. That I can believe. It's definitely not a sci-fi movie type thing. It's not Sharknado. It's actually a well-done series. Very serious, not being goofy. Charles Dance. Yes, him. He did a great job in there. I can't remember the alien's name, but the big twist was in that the aliens had visited us, I guess, in the past or something, and that's where we got our idea for the devil. Is that when they revealed themselves to us, they looked, you know, the bifurcated, you know, the hooves, the horns, everything. They were the epitome of the biblical design of the devil, and that was the story from Arthur C. Clarke, that he had actually, that they had visited us in the past, and that's where we got our idea for what the devil looked like. Yes, Golden Child. He's been in quite a few other movies. I just can't think of them all. But Charles Dance, he did a great job with that. Yes, definitely a very interesting series. Very updated take on the Childhood's End story by Arthur C. Clarke. That was another one that just came to mind because it was a twist of, you think they're there to help us and they're really not. They've got an ulterior motive for why they are trying to help us advance ourselves. Ogres, not so much. But, you know, aliens seem to be doing that. Along with Arnold's Braunschweiger. Oh yeah, Last Action Hero too, that's right. See, he was, he played Death, the Grim Reaper, right? Oh no, he wasn't Death. He was the guy with the glass eye that he would change around, had the smiley face and everything. Ore scanner? Yes, I do have the ore scanner, and it is just detecting the ores right now. It's not showing the little blobs. I think what we were talking earlier, it was they've changed some of it. Maybe certain ore deposits form as the little blobs in there, and other ones form the original way where it's just a big chamber that you have to hollow out. And yeah, Charles Dance, yeah, he was the main villain, had that glass eye that was always like he was smiley face or had like a red eye or a bullseye, had all that weird stuff. Yeah, I remember him now. Yeah, he was good in that one too. That's still one of my favorite Schwarzenegger movies because it was kind of the right mix of action and fun. Just goofiness. I loved how they made fun of the Schwarzenegger movies in there. They had, instead of Schwarzenegger and Terminator, they had a poster with Stallone as the Terminator. Oh, so he was a voice actor for Witcher 3 too? That's interesting. I have noticed there's quite a few actors now that are starting to get more into the video game voice acting. I think I am now hitting just plain rock in that area. Best Schwarzenegger when he Conan because he does not talk a lot. I'm assuming you mean the first Conan movie, not the second one, not Conan the Destroyer. He did a bit more talking in Conan the Destroyer. So you mean you don't like the one he was in with Sinbad, with the where he's trying to get the Christmas present? You don't like that one from Arnold Schwarzenegger? Can't remember the name of that one. I just remember he was trying to get that Christmas present, and it was, I believe, Sinbad. He was fighting with, trying to find it. Alright, surely I've got enough. Oh yes, 251 silicon, 400 something copper, and it's getting nighttime. I should have stuff making back there. Let's go back. Let's get back to the base. Get some more power production going there too. Load this thing up now with power production, and I can actually get a, hopefully get the small vessel started on construction. And oh yeah, kindergarten cop. Was it is that the one where he says it's not a tumor? I think, wasn't kindergarten cop the one where he had that thing, he yells at the kid, it's not a tumor? Or he did one. I know that was the one where he had the little boy that was trying to be all cute. And, you know, he had that special word he liked to say just to be cute and funny. Oh, thank you. I try to do a good Arnie impression, I guess. I don't think it's that hard when you get into the feel of saying it's not a tumor. You got to say it the right way. Alright, let's go and clear some more wood out. Not much wood. Should have, yay, there's 17 of those. And I can dump that 17 in and have some more power there. There we go, good bit of power. Now, let's check how my production's going over here. I have ton of power. We'll split this up. We'll go put 50 in the base because I want to get the base just covered. I want to have it just where I don't have to worry about it for a good while. And then, yes, this is going to be there. Yes, boys have a, you know, and girls have a, you know. That's what the kid would say. And then just start laughing and get all the other kids laughing because he said those words. That was his thing in kindergarten cop. the cute kid that, you know, saying these words to be funny. Alright. Let's get more wood there. Got plenty of wood. And let's dump some copper in. Silicon, and I don't have any iron. I'm out of iron. That's fine. I just need copper. And how much do I need still? I need 209 copper and 166 silicon. Well, I have got... Haha. That was almost perfect there. Wait, how much was copper? 209. So, almost. We're gonna be exact. We're gonna be precise on this, and then I need to get some copper. Actually, I should have plenty of iron. All right, there we go. That got stone dust. I need. Says 230. Well, that is 218. Yep. And there we go. So, 25 minutes. We'll have our first small vessel. I already got a spot for it. And if I decide to, I've got some Promethean packs I can use for it. But I think the biofuel should be enough right now. Super Killin is building again. That's great to hear. He did some really good designs too. Now, I know I've covered one, if not two, on the workshop in the past. So it's good to see that he is building again. And let's use the last of my grilled steak. Alright. I've got to have... Nope, it is still growing. Come on. Need to have my stuff grow faster. That's what the plant lights are for. They're supposed to make them grow faster. All that still on its way. I also have plenty set to go on the hover vessel too while it's running, so I'll get some out of it. Yeah, the Atlas carrier. That's right, he did that one. I feel like I did another one from him too. Alright, let's see. I need more spice. I don't have much spice. I have plenty of veggies. I need spice. That's something else we're going to have to get. And we've got plenty of power going. We got that going, so I will have that ready for the next episode. We also are over 5 hours of power right now on this. I love how we still have thrusters showing on bases, because bases don't have thrusters. Yes, Mr. Spicy. I have some spice, J. Randall. I have some. Only 2 right now. And then I've got some more growing right here. Actually, oh, look. Yes, it is coming along nicely. It's going to be ready to go soon, so I will have more spice. Can't use full screen without 3 FPS. I know I have noticed a bit of stuttering at times when I'm recording, or doing some test recording with this. In terms of the game itself seems to stutter a bit more. I don't know if that's something to do with the Alpha 8 as far as the rendering or not. I'm going to be experimenting a bit with my graphic settings still for this. But yeah, I think we're in a good spot right now on Empyrion. Still have no drones that came to attack me. They disappeared. They despawned. They got stuck somewhere. I don't know what happened. I was so hopeful for having some more drones come and attack and verify if the drone base is that way. That might be something we start with next week on the live stream, is taking the new small vessel out that way looking for the drone base from a distance. I'll definitely be doing some playing around with some other hover vessel designs this week and see what I can come up with, maybe. Of course, trying out that one from you, Excalibur, see what I think of that. See if I can come up with something else for... I mean, this works great for storage, but I want to get something that I can easily upgrade to with, like, the utility function, the harvester module, and, of course, the drills. This is just good for going to a point of interest and breaking it down, because I've got so much storage on it right now. I could technically just start replacing these all with the harvester cargo boxes and be like, yeah, there we go. I just go tear apart a POI. But that is going to be it, I think, for today. We're coming up right on, well, 2 hours, 45 minutes. My arm's starting to bother me a little bit from sitting right here with my hand resting like this on the mouse. And I need to let the ship build. So I'll have my small vessel for next week. I will get some more stuff going. Now I've got plenty of biofuel in production. I've got plenty of copper, silicon going. I've got plenty of iron already. And I do, of course, know where there are some more iron deposits right there. So I'm going to be doing some deposit harvesting. And, yeah, just getting some more work done. And once we have the small vessel ready, next week we'll probably do a lot of flying. I'll probably try to make sure I have plenty of power for it, so we can go out here, look for the drone base, and just basically start flying around the planet looking for our stuff. I'm assuming there won't be a lot of, you know, points of interest as far as alien bases in the mountains themselves. It'd be too sharp edge terrains for it to be like, you know, the big settlements and such. So I'm assuming we go along this areas, through this, around the water, all that, we might find some of the settlements. But yeah, we'll probably do a lot of flying around, exploring next week with the new small vessel, just see what we can get, and maybe even go out into orbit looking for, looking at the asteroids, see what we find. So I've got some work ahead of me, and of course, you know, yes, sorry Danielle, you're gonna have to wait another week for a stream, but of course, as always, I'm going to have Wednesday and Thursday new workshop showcases with some designs this week. So of course, I'll have that going, and hey, those of you, Excalibur, Danielle, those that have mentioned your new designs, post me a link or send me a message with a link, and I will put them on my list to take a look at. But that's it for today's live stream. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We had a good number of viewers. We also had a lot of good chat going on, so I'm glad to have you involved. And of course, if you're watching this after the fact, you know, leave a comment to join in, since it's a little too late to join in the live chat. But yeah, thanks for watching. As always, I am Mr. Spicy. I'm glad you guys were here and glad you're watching the channel and the videos. And, you know, I will see you guys next time in the next live stream.